Coming up on Dine Dish Nation, it's a unique burger joint blending American and Mediterranean flavors. What do they call it? They call it Royale with Cheese. This Pulp Fiction inspired eatery is all the buzz in Midtown. Urban Ramen is all the rage. Noodles and broth made from scratch. It's a hit in Hollywood, and now Detroiters can't get enough. And it's time to call out your inner caveman in a meat lover's paradise. Roast is the toast of the town. Hi, I'm Kam Carman, and welcome to Dine Dish Nation, where we explore the fabulous eateries of Detroit and beyond, where we celebrate the culinary genius that's feeding America's comeback city. Thanks for joining us as we welcome reviewers from all over the community who've come together to dish about their favorite local restaurants. Dine Dish Nation works like this. Every week we ask 3 guests, who are people just like you, to check out 3 local dining establishments. We're not food snobs here, just real people talking about real food and offering real reviews. We're here at our brand new home base for Dine Dish Nation, Republic Tavern, where an eclectic menu equals rustic chic in downtown Detroit, and it's housed in an historic castle. Okay, let's get started. This week we welcome Financial Center Manager Shanda Golden, Financial Advisor Kevin Janeway, and Dominique Bush, who's an accountant. First up on our list, Royale with Cheese. From their brisket-topped burgers to their deep-fried Doritos ravioli. This place makes Pulp Fiction cool all over again. Take a look.
My name is Hasbazi, and I am co-owner and chef of Royale with Cheese. The main thing here is the cheese fondue. We make our cheese in-house. It's a 3+ hour process just to make a single cheese. Some of the finest natural blends of cheese that goes into it. We actually ladle and get a lot of cheese on here. If you love cheese, this is your place. We believe in shopping local. We do about 70-80% of our shopping from Eastern Market, just a few blocks away from us. Our meat comes here fresh every morning, delivered from one of the biggest halal distributors in the Midwest. You know, this is a very old building, very rustic. It's over 100 years old. So these bricks are original, and every reclaimed wood you see everywhere came from a barn from northern Michigan. So, we approach kind of like the rustic with the modern look, especially when you look in the kitchen. We have an open concept here. I really believe Detroit is the melting pot of the United States. It's not New York no more. I don't believe that. And everybody's welcome here. We welcome everybody with open arms, and we're so happy to see. Like, I want everybody to come here on a Saturday and a Sunday, just kind of see that different clientele here. It's amazing, and just see everybody's just coexist. It's unbelievable. We hope we see everybody come, give us a try. And not just us, everybody around us here in the Cass Corridor in Midtown Detroit. I mean, this is a very tight-knit community. We're so blessed to be part of it.
Well, Royale with Cheese is one of the newest places around town, and it's really fun, and it's throwback to Pulp Fiction. Anybody see that movie?
Yes. Oh yeah. Yep.
Classic, right? So, it's kind of a burger joint. It's kind of an eclectic area. What did we think about Royale with Cheese? Kevin?
I thought it was like a dining adventure. I mean, that's kind of the way I thought it was. And it was also a feast.
Yeah, they have those brisket burgers where they're actually not a patty of meat, but they're brisket, and it's all piled up with a fondue cheese. And
yeah.
What did you have?
I had that sandwich. I don't know if it's called a sandwich, but it's the Royale with Cheese. First of all, the one thing that I thought was really impressive is they make all the buns homemade. So
yeah.
They do that.
They say their buns are unique.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have unique buns.
Yes, they do.
And then it was a great blend of flavors. In addition to the brisket itself, smoked brisket, avocado, caramelized onions. They use a lot of fondue sauce in this restaurant, so there was smoked Gouda fondue cheese on it. There was creamy coleslaw, which I thought was kind of cool. And I don't know what the Royale sauce was. I was trying to get that out of him, but he wouldn't tell me.
How about you?
I had the grilled cheese and tomato soup. I thought it was perfect because it was a little chilly the day I went. And I really liked how creamy the inside was with the fried egg and the fondue cheese. And then the bread was super crisp. Like I could eat it and it was like,
I think they call that the all up in your grill cheese sandwich, don't they? They're a very creative place. Exactly. How about you?
So I was very spicy that day. I had the jalapeno burger. So it had the cruncher chips. So if anybody, just the chips alone are spicy. So I went adventurous, and the hamburger, first of all, was so good. Hamburger was very seasoned well, and then it has the cruncher chips on it. Then it had aioli. There was jalapeno aioli, and then a corn relish. It was amazing. So this is, if anybody likes cheese, this is the place to be.
That's the name, Royale With
Yes,
Cheese.
yes. Did you guys taste the seasoned fries? So I love the ones that were garlic and herb, and it's like they're home cut fries, and then they're kind of spiral. Did you guys
yeah,
get this
I had
one?
the salt and pepper ones, and they were cooked perfectly, so nice and crisp on the outside and then soft in the middle. So I was like,
Heaven.
Cool.
yes.
It was good.
What was the crowd like? What was the atmosphere?
So I went on a weekday. I actually went with my children. I love Midtown anyway. Midtown
know.
is
Beautiful.
amazing. So it's walking distance to anywhere you want to go. It's right off of Woolworth. And it's the type of restaurant where you order at the counter, but they bring the food to your table, and the service was amazing.
I went on a Sunday, and I thought it was going to be pretty chill, relaxed. I went in there, it's bustling, tons of people, tables turning over super quick, and I was just surprised at how they were able to handle that amount of people, get people in and out, combine the tables together to accommodate all the different groups. So it was just great to be around like that sort of energy while eating.
That's all. Yeah, that's what Midtown is. That's a whole downtown Detroit area.
Yeah.
That's just buzzy.
Yeah, I thought the atmosphere was very urban feel. It wasn't as busy. I went on a Monday, but it was fairly busy. And there was a lot of different types of people in there. Chef was also pointing out to me that they are halal certified. So I thought that was really interesting.
Did you have any drinks?
I had a strawberry milkshake, and I took my brother with me, and he got the Captain Crunch Berries
Oh, yeah.
milkshake. So it tasted just like cereal and milk.
Right.
And it's like bringing back childhood memories.
Exactly.
Just like, how did you do this with just custard? Just custard,
Right.
and it turns into this.
Yep. So Shanda, you had a milkshake also, right?
Oh yes, I had a milkshake. This milkshake was not to count any calories for it.
Well, are any?
No, well, this was cookie butter and Nutella.
Oh
So
my
both
gosh.
of those flavors blended together was so good. And I already am addicted to cookie butter. So, and then it had this very rich whipped cream. So if anybody likes either of those, you would love that. It was very fresh, and the chef kind of nudged me to get it, so that's what made me get it, and I didn't regret it at all. So that's definitely something they're known for. That was the dessert for me.
Right. And with the calorie count, you just got to throw that out the window with pretty much the whole place.
Exactly.
Yeah, the other thing I noticed was the price, the price of the food itself. I think it's underpriced. And I think they kind of admitted that a little bit. They did that because they want to appeal to the students,
Right.
and all the working people around the area, and I give them credit for that because we want everybody to have an experience.
And it is unique there. That theme is definitely working for them. They're busy, it's fun, it's lively, it's active. So
Yeah.
it's a good place. On to this week's second venue. From Sunset Boulevard to the streets of Detroit, Urban Ramen is taking the city by storm. Long gone are those grocery store noodles college kids live on. This ramen restaurant is the real deal.
My name is Rusty Montreal, and I'm the operation manager for Urban Ramen Detroit. Urban Ramen is a sensational new restaurant that's opening up here in Midtown. We're very excited for it, and the response from the community has been overwhelming, and we're very, very happy for that, and we thank you all. It's just a small little ramen shop. The original one opened up in LA, and so one of the owners, Kohei Roberts, came to Detroit, fell in love with the city, and he decided that Detroit needs a proper ramen house. If someone has never dined at a true ramen house, they're in for such a treat because not only are you getting flavorful broth, but then you're also getting these house-made noodles. The toppings are all fresh and everything is delivered with a smile here. Syntax is the local artist that did our amazing mural. It really brings the vibe to what the owners wanted. They wanted to bring that feeling of hip and cool. You know, this is a big growing city again. And so they really wanted to bring those feelings inside and let people know, hey, this is still a traditional house, but then also just a nice little twist to make everybody really feel at home.
So let's canoodle a little bit about noodles. Everybody loves the whole noodle concept. Everybody's, wanting to get in on it, and it's really working for Urban Ramen, I think. What did you guys have?
I had the vegan ramen, which I thought was really good. I mean, obviously they make these noodles homemade every day. The broth in the bowl of ramen was like the nectar to the gods. I thought it was that good. And it was outstanding. It was not anything like what I thought, and which is always great to have a surprise. And the salad, I had the salad, which was cabbage and corn, and it had a sauce on it made of mayonnaise and carrot and onion. I can't remember the other thing that was in there, but it was awesome. I mean, they set all this food down in the salad, and I'm like eating this salad because it was so good. I don't know if either one of you had that salad or not, but it was. And then we also ordered the Japanese fried chicken, the chicken thighs, and they were really tender, very good. I'm not normally a chicken thigh person, but I ate these. I loved them, and my wife was with me, and she is a chicken thigh person, and she just really, there was a and ah going on, kind of like Harry Met Sally going on there for a minute.
Oh, really? What did you have to eat?
So I had chicken python ramen, not to be confused with saying ramen. So now everybody knows it's ramen noodles. And then we love the texture of the noodles, and then the broth was so rich and creamy. It was definitely unlike anything I ever had before, but that's why I liked it. I even tried seaweed.
You did?
Yeah, they give you kind of a slice of seaweed. I was being brave. I wanted to venture out, and they give you a slice of seaweed on the side, but it comes with either pork belly or chicken thigh, and I was fortunate to have a little bit of both. Very tender, chopped onion in there. I got mine spicy, so don't be afraid of that either, because it wasn't too spicy. It was just right on point. Everything was perfect.
Even the ramen is super popular right now. A lot of people think it's just the packages, that you buy 20 for $1 in the grocery store, and how could it be different? But it is so different.
Very true. And I was surprised that we actually have a place like this downtown Detroit. I also had the chicken python, but I just had it with chicken thigh, and I asked for extra noodles, and that was the best decision because I had some broth left, but I was able to add the noodles, have a little bit of a takeaway, and even second day, the food is still so much tastier because everything kind of just soaks into the noodles.
And then it has the marinated egg. Did you guys take that?
Yeah, that was... I was a little skeptical because I usually don't like soft boiled eggs, but it just kind of blended into the broth, and it just added that extra texture to it. So it kind of just made everything creamy and just so good.
I was really surprised in that, everyone has probably gone to a Chinese restaurant or a Japanese restaurant, but I think this is, it's very authentic, and that's what they're working towards, and obviously that's what they do. But so it seems like people come there from all over, and I've told people about it since I've been there, and I will definitely go back.
It's a very vibrant part of Woodward. You could take the Q line there. It's not too far from the Garden Theater. It's walking distance to other places. So I think it's a beautiful place to be in. And like I said, when you are outside, she takes your order outside, you're standing there, you feel like you're in the middle of a different city because it's just so different than anything we've ever experienced here in Detroit. So I definitely recommend it to people if they haven't tried it before.
And now for our final pick of the week, top-notch cuts of beef, savory seafood, and a rockin' happy hour. It's rave reviews for Roast Detroit.
I am Joseph Allerton, and I am the general manager here at Roast. Well, here at Roast, we are kind of a steakhouse template, fine dining atmosphere, and we have all sorts of stuff though, fish, seafood, fresh pastas. We make our own charcuterie in-house, and we offer that to our guests with an international world-class beverage program. In 2008, we opened this restaurant with Michael Symon, celebrity chef, and it's been really fun over the 10 years here to really grow our business and watch it evolve, and also see the community of restaurants and hospitality grow with us. Something that you can look forward to when coming to Roast is seeing different things on the menu all the time. Yes, of course, we will always have some of the signature staples of Michael Symon that have been in the company for 20 years, but we do change the menu seasonally, as well as the beverage program, and even fun with the sweets, the desserts. One thing that I'm really proud of about what we have here at Roast is we've really been able to capture some of the best talent in the city, and there's just really a lot of love and family feel to working here, and it's a really amazing environment.
Now, what kind of coincidence is this? For our third restaurant, Roast, you all happen to be there at the same night.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
That's never happened before
Yeah.
with this show.
Yep.
How was it?
Well, I found it to be a really, really, really fine restaurant. It puts the fine in fine food. That would be my definition of it.
What did you
That's
have?
great. I had the filet with the crab on it and béarnaise sauce, which again, you think of, a filet, but they put the crab on it, which really adds a really nice flavor to the meal. We ordered the Brussels sprouts, which I think is one of their marquee dishes for our side dishes. And also the asparagus. And the thing I really thought was really interesting about the asparagus was they have a poached egg on it. So you poach the egg, you hit the egg, or you poke the egg, and you have the yolk, and you eat the asparagus with this egg yolk, and it is unbelievably good. I never would have thought about that. So it shows the creativity of the chef, but it was outstanding. And my wife had the scallops, which were real juicy and tasty. So yeah, the experience was just amazing.
How about you, Shanda?
So I took my mom, so already she was excited because it's Michael Symon's restaurant.
Yes.
It's inside of the hotel, so already the Westin is a beautiful place
Gorgeous.
to be in. The restaurant was beautiful when you walk in. So for the appetizers, I had the apple salad. So the apple salad, it was so good. It was crisp apples, several different varieties of apples, and then it has pecans in it, and has this house-made balsamic vinaigrette. It was an amazing salad. And then I had the spinach feta au gratin, which was very good too. My mother and I split our side dishes so we can sample more things. So for anybody who might want to try something different than beef, I would suggest the lamb shank. I wasn't gonna get it, I don't typically eat lamb, and then she suggested it to my mother and talked about how tender it was. And of course, I took some of her lamb and it was amazing. It was fork tender, and it's on a bed of couscous, which also has currants in it, and nuts, so it gives it a really neat taste. So it was creamy, then it was the currants make it a little bit tart and sweet, and then it had the nuts. It was a fabulous dinner.
Wonderful. How about you, Dominique?
Me and my friend who went, we kind of did a little tour of the whole menu. We got recommended the bone marrow and the mussel and fries, so the play on like moule frites in like Belgium, and the appetizers were really the adventurous part of the menu, and the bone marrow was by far the best thing I've ever tasted. It was topped with some parsley and garlic, and it was super creamy, and then they served it with really fresh grilled bread, so then you got the dichotomy between like the crunch and the soft. And that was like, at that point I'm already full, but I'm like, I have to keep going.
Yeah.
So then I got the prime rib, and then we finished it up and we split they had a blueberry cheesecake, and it came out so pretty, wrapped in chocolate, topped with a chocolate cigar.
Oh, wow.
And you would
Fancy.
think cheesecake would be super heavy, but it was light, airy, so delicious, like perfect end to like a busy work week, just to be able to indulge and have that decadent flavors.
I love it that it's upper class, it's upscale, but they don't discriminate. They're not snobby about, you know, what you're wearing or whatever. They're very welcoming.
Sometimes people, you know, when you have a special event like an anniversary or, you know, a job promotion, we run out to the suburbs and don't realize you have this amazing steak restaurant right here. So I think it really was quiet before, and now definitely is someplace that I'll be back.
So as we wrap things up, I want to thank our guests for being with us tonight. Kevin and Dominique and Shanda, appreciate you being here. It's been so much fun. And also to our restaurants, Royale With Cheese, Urban Ramen, and Roast. Coming up next week on Dine and Dish Nation, Second Time's a Charm. With Bro Modern Eatery expanding downtown, they're raising the bar on burgers. It's farm to table with Caribbean fusion. Inside the Detroit shipping company, Coop becomes a Midtown mainstay. And craft beers with upscale eats, Otis Supply is a Great Lakes-inspired gastropub putting down roots in Ferndale. Join us next time for more real people, real food, and real reviews right here on Dine and Dish Nation. I'm Kam Carman. Thanks for being with us.
And I just want to thank our dishwashers in particular, Justin and Nico, for busting it out for us every single day. I did your guys' job today, just to let you know.
Tell us about your buns, Kevin.
About my buns? Well, right now they're kind of sore. No, actually, I
Outtake.
Sorry.
No, that's a good one.
It puts the fine in. It likes me.
It likes all of us today. The fly is our friend.
Only when it's taken.
Exactly. Local dining establishments. We're not